Hey DV, welcome to this week's first episode of Conquest Journal. I'm Ivan.
I'm Kat. Let's get started.
The marching band makes the halftime performance look easy.
But there's so much more that goes on before it.
The new season commences for band and so have some new changes.
We've changed our pre-show a little bit. We'll play the Star Spangled Banner on the field for the crowd to hear and play the fight song on the field during the pregame so that our home team can hear us.
In marching band, it's not just playing an instrument, it takes commitment and dedication.
Mentally, it takes, like I said, memorization. It takes a lot of multitasking. You have to physically and mentally prepare yourself for what's about to happen.
Band wouldn't be band without the support of the audience.
It's not just a band, like you see our spirit section, it's phenomenal. You see just the normal fans and they have these signs, they're wearing the big bad blue colors, it's crazy.
With all the preparation throughout the months, band has never looked better.
I'm really excited for where we are with our program right now. I think our students are stepping up to the plate really well.
Del Valle's marching band has been showing the real definition of one family, one destiny. Reporting for Conquest Journal, Brandon Whipple.
Random Acts of Kindness was introduced last year.
This year, NEHS is taking a step further.
Kindness is one of the most important elements for any living soul. The National English Honor Society organization is putting a lot of intention of spreading random acts of kindness throughout the campus.
This year we decorated the girls' bathrooms with stickers like inspirational sayings. And last year we did thank you notes for anyone to give to teachers, to give to other students.
When you are grateful and practicing random acts of kindness, the result is inner calmness, clarity of thinking, and heart full of love.
Well, really, what we're doing now, since Random Acts of Kindness is still kind of new, we're putting motivational posters around, like the poster that we have in front of the principal's office.
All around the school, the library, the information booth, we have some stuff set up in the copy room. We had some over by where they sell the chips at lunchtime.
Later on in school, we're going to do like a little Easter egg hunt around the school, like little comments and stuff.
It's making people want to come to work and kids want to be here because they know that someone cares.
Spread kindness amongst the campus as we are one family, one destiny. Reporting for Conquest Journal, Renee Bueno.
As we go on with our day, we notice that DV is being kept spotless.
This is possible with the help of our custodians.
Without hard work and dedication from our custodians, DV wouldn't run as well as it does.
I feel that the reason our school is so clean and it looks beautiful is because they do a very good job and they take pride in what they do for our school.
Norma Gonzalez has worked 24 years in Del Valle.
Pues nomás estoy contenta, estoy a gusto y
I feel happy and comfortable, and I would like for students to feel the same way as we do and to be happy to be part of DV.
Oscar Torres has worked 17 years in Del Valle. During lunchtime, it would be nice for students to pick up their plates from the table, and we are happy with all the students.
me gusta que sean estudiosos y respetuosos y que le
I like how students are studious and respectful and how they put effort each day.
That when they see a custodian, to thank them because the reason our school looks so clean is because of the hard job and everything they do. So I'm hoping people will say thank you for keeping our school so clean.
Remember to thank our custodians for keeping our school clean. Reporter for Conquest Journal, Beatriz Valdez.
The new school year came with new changes.
This year, the parking lot got reserved spots.
As students returned for the 2018-2019 school year, students and teachers noticed there was an addition to the parking lot. This year, the securities came up with an idea to number the parking lots for security measures.
The reason why we decided to number the parking lot because there was so many students parking in here without insurance and without license. This way we can have better control of that.
Some students did not like the idea of numbering the parking lots, while others believe it makes it more safe and personal.
I think they should just let the students park there and park wherever they want, and whoever gets the spot, they get the spot.
Well, I feel that's more protective, more organized, because it's your individual parking. You don't have to be looking around for parking. You just have your sticker with your number and then you just go park there.
Although some of us may not like the idea, we still have to follow the requirements given by the security.
The requirement is to have a driver license, insurance, and $10.
Not following the requirement can bring serious consequences for you and your car.
If you get caught in somebody's parking space, your car could either get towed or booted.
Just like any other rule, you have to follow this rule equally the same. And remember, get your parking sticker now and drive safely. Reporting for Conquest Journal, Joanna Cardenas.
There's an exciting new addition to Del Valle High School.
Let's check it out.
From all numbers to new innovative graphics, Del Valle's football game experience has been improved with the addition of the new video scoreboard. YS's district made the decision to grant a new video scoreboard to all 7 high schools in the area. The scoreboard turns on and everyone, not just the football team, will benefit.
I think it just adds to the excitement, the experience overall. It's just a lot of fun to be able to have different cameras around the audience, the cheerleaders, the football. It just gives you a whole new, bigger, better experience to the whole football game.
Coaches and video production students are getting training on how to use the video scoreboard.
I just think it's a really good tool to get kids ready for real life situations, especially those kids who are on the career path of media technology.
Luckily, I've got great students that were up for the challenge and they're running with it and doing great.
I want this to be as awesome as possible. We're already known as the best press box in the state. I want us to be the best environment in the state with the band, with the game, with the Jumbotron. Everything combined should be top-notch, setting the bar high.
The Jumbotron gives the audience a great experience. Don't miss the next game to see the Jumbotron in action. Reporting for Conquest Journal, Gael Palacios.
El Paso is surrounded by Chicano culture.
This year, Del Valle is offering a class to understand its culture and history.
It is currently Hispanic Heritage Month. While some celebrate it once a year, Del Valle's new Chicano Studies celebrates it daily.
I was excited to introduce the same materials that I learned, the identity that I found out, just giving them information as to what got me through my university experience.
I know that there's other campuses that do provide Chicano Studies. And when Mr. Felix told me that he was going to teach it, I was ecstatic, full support of it.
The teachers also expressed the importance of Chicano Studies.
Well, I guess I feel important that this sort of education needs to go on in our place because kids need to know about themselves, ethnically, culturally.
I think it's going to, allow students to educate themselves on their history.
I'm pretty sure children need to know, their history, where they're from. We do offer world history, world geography, but I don't think that does justice to what the kid needs to know.
I understand that the word Chicano itself, to some, has kind of like a derogatory connotation to it. Chicano or Chicanoism is going to include all aspects of our culture, whether it's lowriders, whether it's cholos, whether it's the pachuco, but it also includes, other people from other walks of life that struggled to give the people of today their rights. Okay, so what Chicanismo or Chicano means to me is someone that is aware of their socio-political and economic situation or status in the United States.
For more information, go see Mr. Felix at room W214. Reporting for Conquest Journal, Noemi Quiñones.
Grandparents in Porter need to be appreciated.
Which is why Del Valle hosted an event just for them earlier this month.
Grandparents of the Del Valle community were invited to stop by for breakfast, which included menudo and sweetbread.
We'd like to celebrate grandparents and parents and the wonderful job they're doing, so we want to have activities for them to be able to participate within the community.
Various performances were held throughout the morning while the grandparents enjoyed their menudo.
It was great and we had a good turnout, so we're very happy with the ones that did participate and everybody enjoyed themselves today.
Overall, the turnout of this event was a complete success. This event has taught us to appreciate our grandparents a little more. Reporting from Conquest Journal, Brian Valenzuela.
Students should always know their safety when joining football.
Here's the reason why.
Many students unknowingly join sports like football without being aware of the risks that pertain to them. Among the many different injuries that arise in football is one that stands out from all the others: a concussion, the most common injury in high school football.
The main cause of a concussion is usually more of a whiplashing motion. Can be caused from hitting head to head or hitting your head on the ground or just getting pushed really hard where your head actually whiplashes.
With the risk of injuries present in every game, it's hard not to wonder how often concussions happen.
In a game, once we see someone that got hit in the head and we say that they have a possible concussion, immediately we'll pull them from the game, let the coaches know, and then we will go through our full assessment on the sideline or inside, depending on how we feel we have to do the evaluation. The linemen usually have the most hits to the head because they're going against someone one-on-one right away. You have the most velocity going one-on-one with someone. But sometimes it could be the returners or people blocking on the return game just because you have the most velocity going one-on-one with someone.
With help from the athletic trainers that are always on the sidelines looking for possible injuries, they are taking the necessary precautions in order to avoid concussions with players in practice.
Trying to prevent them again, very, very hard to do, but just limiting the contact at practice, which we do, and I know most football teams try to limit the full contact and the head-to-head contact during practice.
Even with the constant help of coaches and trainers always looking after the game, it's important that football players themselves know of the necessary precautions that they must take even when they have a helmet on.
Take care of yourself, and when it comes to your head, you can never be too conservative.
Reporting for Conquest Journal, Miriam Aguilar.
Thank you for watching this week's episode of Conquest Journal.
I'm Ivan.
I'm Kat, signing off.
Oh. Dun, 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 dun. Go wild. Go crazy. Go crazy.
That's crazy, man. That's so crazy.
Oh, no.
You're making it hard for me.
Now we get 3 phone books.
I don't know. I felt weird. This was introduced this time last year. Why are you laughing? That was so good!
Here, the National English Society.